Hi everybody, and welcome back to Gullo's Garden Center for another edition of Jim's Tips. Today we're going to address a very frequently asked question that I get. Why doesn't my plant flower? The most common reason for a plant to fail to bloom is improper pruning. Basically, pruning at the wrong time of year. Plants tend to bloom in two basic ways. If the plant flowers in the springtime, it probably blooms on old wood, which means that it carries its buds through from the previous season through winter to flower in the spring. Rhododendrons are a perfect example of that. They have a big fleshy flower bud that forms up the season before and produces flowers this year. With rhododendrons, you have about a 4 to 6 week window between when the old flowers are done and when it begins to set buds for the following bloom next spring. After the flowers are done, you'll see this kind of a spidery looking little growth here, and what the easiest thing to do with a rhododendron is to just go right in there and pinch it right out. It pops right out of there real easily. If you want to cut it back further than that, use your hand pruners and go to the stem and look for a spot where there is foliage coming off the stem. Every place where a leaf comes off the stem, there is a little dormant bud that sits down in there. So you always want to cut just above that dormant bud to be sure that you don't leave a stub sticking up that could be a perfect highway for bugs and diseases to get into the healthy wood of your plant. So proper pruning of any flowering plant, if you don't know whether it blooms on old wood or new wood, the simplest solution is, if it's a plant that you're growing for its bloom and you feel the need to prune it, always prune it immediately after it flowers. That way you will never be removing buds for the next season's bloom. So that's Jim's tip for this week. And I want to thank everybody for making Memorial Day weekend the best weekend we've ever had here at Gullo's. And we want to continue this trend and hope to see everybody here throughout the summer. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.